Hello there you guys, welcome to another of my live videos, and today on this current video I'm going to give my analysis on the Liverpool-Chelsea game, of course. So essentially this was a pivotal game for Liverpool, of course, to keep their top four, their title ambitions alive, of course. And Liverpool have won the game by 2-0 against Chelsea at Anfield, of course. Obviously 2 goals in quick succession in the second half was enough to give Liverpool, of course, the victory. Obviously the first goal was from Sadio Mane. Wonderful work from Jordan Henderson. Found Mane, and Mane headed it in from close range, and that was 1-0. And then 2 minutes later, of course, Liverpool got the second goal, and it was an absolutely fantastic goal, from Mohamed Salah, and that was an absolutely fantastic goal indeed. And that's probably, the goal of the season, to be quite honest with you as well. But that was enough to give Liverpool the victory. So as it essentially stands now, obviously, Liverpool go back top by 2 points. Of course, obviously City have still got that game in hand. Obviously, City won earlier on today at Crystal Palace by 3-1. So if potentially, Manchester City win every game from now till the end of the season, of course, obviously, they are currently champions as well. But potentially, Liverpool do continue to intensify the pressure more and more on Manchester City, of course, as well. And this was the game from a Liverpool perspective, they had to win today as well. So potentially, as it does stand, obviously, this is Chelsea's first defeat at Anfield, of course, since 2012. So that's potentially 7 years ago. And obviously, now Liverpool remain unbeaten in 38 games at Anfield, of course, in the league as well. But analysing, the game, to be quite honest with you, I catched a lot of the second half. It was a very entertaining, second half, to be quite honest with you. There was quite a lot of chances in the game, to be quite honest with you as well. I thought Fabinho played very well for Liverpool, and I think he's settling in fantastically well in a Liverpool shirt now, Fabinho. Obviously, for me, Salah's, definitely one of the best players in the Premier League in terms of attacking intent. That goal was just absolutely fantastic, his second goal. I think Virgil van Dijk had got the assist for Mohamed Salah's second goal as well. But Liverpool, have played really well this season, of course, as well. From a Chelsea perspective, they'll be pretty disappointed indeed, because obviously, they're fighting for top four, of course. They could possibly, still win, the Europa League, could Chelsea. But potentially Eden Hazard today, obviously, started. He was playing, I think, in a false number 9 position was Eden Hazard. If I'm pretty sure, I think Callum Hudson-Odoi, started. Chelsea did have their moments in the game, when Gonzalo Higuain came on in the game, he had his moments in the game, did Higuain. I thought he was switching the play very well. But when Liverpool went 2-0 up, somewhere along the line, Chelsea came back into the game. Eden Hazard had 2 great opportunities for Chelsea in the second half as well. I think he hit the post, Eden Hazard. Also, Liverpool's goalkeeper Allenton had to get forced to make a save as well from Eden Hazard. So potentially Chelsea just weren't clinical enough, because he does make them runs very good. He does make good runs, down that left-hand side, does Eden Hazard, where he actually, performs better. But he initially started as a false number 9, did Eden Hazard. I think Aspilicueta had a pretty decent first half for Chelsea as well. So potentially, Chelsea did have their moments in the game as well. It was an entertaining game of football, to watch. It was a very good game indeed. At the start of the second half, Liverpool, started the second half really well indeed, and obviously scored 2 goals in quick succession, of course. And Mane's goal was really good. It was great play from Jordan Henderson, of course. Naby Keita had a pretty decent game as well. Obviously scored in his last 2 games for Liverpool as well. So potentially, as I did say, this was the game, Liverpool had to win, and, they have won it now, of course, because obviously most recently, Chelsea have been in pretty decent form. They won the last 4 games before today as well in all competitions. But if you analyse Chelsea's season, of course, obviously, the record against the big teams has been really poor this season. They lost to the likes of Tottenham away. They lost at the Emirates this season. They got thrashed at Manchester City 6-0. They lost to my club, Manchester United, in the FA Cup. So the record against the top sides this season has been very poor indeed. But potentially Chelsea obviously fighting for top 4, because obviously they want Champions League for next season. Obviously this season there has been a lot of fans on Maurizio Sarri's back. Obviously it's only Maurizio Sarri's first season. I think Chelsea have got to give him a bit more time, to be quite honest with you. Obviously we do know at the moment Chelsea have currently got a transfer ban. Whether that'll be whether that'll be delayed or not, I do not know. But Chelsea of course have appealed against the decision. But Eden Hazard, of course, he wasn't great today, but I think he did have 2 great chances in the game as well. And Chelsea had a little spell after Liverpool went up. When Liverpool winning, Chelsea had a little spell, and Eden Hazard had then 2 fantastic chances indeed. But Liverpool had chances of their own as well. So it was a really good game. I thought it was end to end, to be quite honest with you. But I'd just say Liverpool shared it, to be quite honest with you. But obviously we do know Liverpool, of course, haven't won the league for nearly 3 decades. Of course, obviously if they do win it, this will be the first Premier League, because obviously they haven't won it since it got founded in 1992, or was it 1993, of course. All in all, it will be their 19th title, of course, obviously including them old first divisions at the moment. Obviously, they've won 18 old first divisions as well, but potentially Liverpool invested, really, really well last summer. If I'm going to be quite honest with you, they recommended about 5 players to come in, Liverpool. So they spent quite a bit of money last summer, and they've addressed the deficiencies in the squad of Liverpool, fantastically well. Obviously getting Virgil van Dijk, he's absolutely addressed their defensive deficiencies. I think they've got a good goalkeeper in Allinson as well. But I think that attacking trio in Firmino, Mane and Salah, I just think they combine with each other, very, very well indeed. And I think Mane is a class player. I think he creates opportunities, he provides, he scores goals as well as he did today. So I really, really highly rate Mane. I don't think he's on the same level or calibre as Salah, but it could take Mane a couple of years to get to Salah's level, to be quite honest with you. And Salah for me is definitely, one of the best in the Premier League. His work ethic, his physicality, his awareness, his finishing is just absolutely fantastic indeed for Liverpool. And I think Firmino, is a very, very good player indeed, potentially. And Liverpool haven't actually won a major honour since 2006, of course, as well. But Liverpool, came very, very close in 2014 to winning the league, of course. But obviously, they let it go, did Liverpool, of course, as well. So they didn't win it that season. But I think now it's probably, going to happen, to be quite honest with you. And me, I'm a Manchester United fan. I don't want Liverpool or Manchester City, to win it, to be quite honest with you. But there again, I don't want Manchester City to win the quadruple, of course, because City have already won the Carabao Cup this season, of course. City have already won the Carabao Cup this season, of course. Obviously, they're in the FA Cup final as well. Obviously, they're still in the title race, winning by 3-1 today at Crystal Palace. Raheem Sterling scoring 2 goals. Gabriel Jesus, of course, getting his name on the score sheet as well. So no potential slip-ups for Manchester City. And as I did say as well in the game, obviously, I think Chelsea, Rudiger went off in the game injured as well, just before half-time. So that could be some concerns for Chelsea as well. But yeah, what a fantastic goal that was from Salah. I was shocked when I saw the goal, to be quite honest with you. I think Virgil van Dijk contributed to it. It was absolutely fantastic goal indeed. Just went straight into the top corner, and it was an absolutely brilliant goal indeed. So potentially, if you look at the running now, I think Liverpool are probably favourites now, because obviously now Liverpool have won this pivotal game, that they had to win, and they have won it. And now they should probably win the league now, Liverpool, depending, what Manchester City do. Obviously, Manchester City have still got to go to Old Trafford, of course. They've still got to play Tottenham in the league, of course, as well. So City maybe in one of them games could drop points, of course, as well. But Liverpool have been really, really good this season. I'll be honest, they've got a good team. They invested a lot of money last summer. They've only lost 1 game this season. I think they've scored about 70 odd goals this season as well. We do know, obviously, Manchester City, of course, have scored the most goals this season. I think Manchester City have scored 80 odd, of course. But yeah, as I did currently say, it's looking likely. I think, probably, Liverpool are going to win the league now, to be quite honest with you as well. Probably Manchester United, Barcelona Manchester United preview probably will be coming up tonight or later on tonight, or it will be tomorrow for sure as well. So anyway, drop your comments, likes below on the channel. If you do consider subscribing, as always, and take care. God bless you all again very, very soon, guys.